Hello, beautiful people. Today it's Fabulous Finds with Sarah from Remade in America. Join us. Today I'm featuring my friend Sarah from Remade in America. She started this new YouTube channel that features refurbishing old furniture pieces, gardening, and also she shares a fair amount of history, which is quite interesting. So check her out. Goodbye, Golden Gate Bridge, and hello, Marin County. In less than an hour, Sarah and I found ourselves up in the beautiful Napa Valley, Northern California.
For garden pots, because apparently with shutdown and coronavirus and everything else, everyone who has never, gardened in their lives started buying garden pots, so you can't find good garden pots for cheap anymore in the garden center. And I am a budget person. I have a strict high budget. I never pay more than $12, and if I'm paying more than $12, it better be like big enough to hide a body in and come with, a sack of lye and, maybe be an urn with like lions on the side of it or something.
Now tell me. Okay, and so what about the pot situation? What's easier to get?
You can get legal pot in California very easily.
Oh, so you're saying that
I just want the clay ones, yes.
Weed
Cannabis.
is easier to get in Marin County, and people are fighting over clay pots.
Absolutely, and you don't even want to know what the situation is like with the glazed pots. The pretty glazed pots in teal colors, ooh, wow, it gets special fast.
Well, isn't this a pretty country home up here in Napa, Sonoma? I love it. Okay, headed into our first estate sale, and looks like it's hosted by the very well-known Sue Gardner. The front yard is so pretty, I don't even need to go in. Oh my God, who could resist this? Look at these, they're so cute. I passed, but took a photo for you.
Hey Sarah, what's going on? Where are you?
This is called a Butlers Pantry. This is not actually the most fancy Butlers Pantry I have ever seen.
It's not the fanciest?
It is not the fanciest Butlers Pantry I've ever seen. Because back in the day when there were big houses like out on Long Island, where, Jay Gatsby was, if you've ever seen, The Great Gatsby, the butler would have a side kitchen off the kitchen where he'd have his own sink and his own cabinets to make sure all the really fancy, expensive silver was properly polished, and then there'd be a lock on the door to keep the silver safe. This is a butler's pantry. It's otherwise known as the spare kitchen. It's where you do the messy kitchen things now, if you don't have a butler, and you want to have people over eating your kitchen, but you don't want people to see your kitchen being all messy. You do it in here.
All right, that makes sense. Now, a little off topic. Where'd you get your boots?
Online. They're actually made in America. It's a company called Monroe Shoes, and they're wildly comfortable.
Okay. Thanks for the update on the Butler's Pantry.
I thought the front yard was cute, but check out their backyard view. Amazing.
All right, so ask me what I got.
Well, what did you buy at the estate sale?
Okay, well, we're in rural Sonoma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And a little canister. I got this aqua blue urn.
Mm-hmm.
I got this old book.
Which I have actually read, and which is very readable, very cute glass thingy.
Sarah has read this. Look how gorgeous the book is, though. It's pretty. I love
I'm
this.
never going to let you see my bookshelves and, turn my books into fetish objects. I've read them all.
Today was half price at this estate sale with Sue Gardner. Priced at $18, so I got this for $9. And then also, to match with my aqua decor, I
Cool.
got this really pretty gingham tray. And I got some sling chairs that I'll show you in the video later once I put them down back in the back patio.
Okay. It looks like one of those monstrous big houses that was built like back in the 20s or the 30s or something, and apparently the lady who lived there loved pianos and shopping for shoes and handbags and crap like that. And apparently,
So what town is it, Sarah?
We're going to the northern edge of Santa Rosa.
Okay, so this is going to be our second estate sale for the day. All right, so earlier on film, I got to show off my finds. What did you buy at the Sue Gardner estate sale?
I bought 3 small clay pots that are nicely glazed that don't have holes in the bottom. But I have a masonry drill, so I'm going to drill holes in the bottom and use them for my garden because I can't buy a nice glazed 1 gallon plus pot for, $2.
Got it. Okay, so we'll start filming again when we get to this next estate
And I also
sale.
got some hooks that I'm going to use to hang my fuchsia plants off of.
Oh, yes, excellent. Okay, good job. Okay, Sarah and I were driving to the second estate sale when we also spotted this sale. Let's see what kind of finds are here.
It's a free roll.
Apparently, old school poker chips are quite valuable, so keep your eyes open. You never know.
Is apparently 12 minutes away, probably more like 18 minutes away because we ended up on like a detour somewhere in cul-de-sac land, so it's going to take us like 6 minutes to get out of these cul-de-sacs because, whatever, and we're going to end up in northern Santa Rosa at this like second weekend estate sale for some lady who sounded like she was A, very rich, and B, a hoarder, and B, C, lived to be about 100 because apparently she was some sort of musician back in like World War II.
All right,
She was one of
onward.
those singing girls.
Onward. Okay, we're at a detour sale, kind of went out of area, and so Sarah found some interesting things. What have you got, Sarah?
Oh yeah, we sort of took a right-hand turn somewhere off of 12 near Oakdale. I love garages because, the interesting stuff ends up in garages and useful stuff ends up in garages because, the stuff that goes in the garages is stuff you use but that's kind of dirty, or the stuff you can't throw away because you don't know what to do with it anymore. So there's always weird stuff in garages. And I saw this whole tray with a whole bunch of hammers and Velcro clippers for the gardener stuff, and there was no price tag on it. And yeah, the hammers are all rusty, but with a nice metal pot scrubber, you can clean them all up in about an hour. And I bought the whole tray for $12. And basically I paid like $1 a tool, so I'm really happy.
All right, very cool.
All.
Okay, onward.
I like using
Sarah located this really great estate sale that was featuring Corgi Cars. And my husband loves Corgi Cars, so that's what I'm here for. I'm looking for Corgi Cars. Let's see what we can find. Okay, all excited to find the Corgi Cars, but then again, I find myself in this room that had nothing but train sets. I mean, loads and loads and loads of Lionel train pieces and no Corgi Cars. I mean, what? Did this guy have a train fetish? I mean, this room was loaded with Lionel train pieces. Just like kind of almost amazing, but on the other hand, kind of creepy. Well, you have to think that he's probably selling them. He was in the train business, probably selling them on eBay or something. But like, I'm here for the Corgi Cars, and I'm yet to find one single Corgi car among all of these train cabooses and I don't know. Just, oh, hey, a helicopter. Toss that in. Yeah, that was fresh. Okay, people, somebody's playing games with me. Sarah, where in the heck are the Corgi Cars? You told me this was a Corgi car sale. Oh my God. I'm in train twilight zone. Oh my goodness. Well, I was really excited and happy to get out of that very strange train twilight room when I landed in radio graveyard room. Oh my goodness. There were so many radios in this room, I couldn't believe it. This guy was a real collector. You know what I mean? Or maybe he was in business fixing people's old school radios and he never quite fixed a single one of them. Anyway, I'm still on the hunt for the Corgi Cars, and I'm starting to think that Sarah pulled a fast one on me. Boy, you could build a fort with these things. I mean, I'm over it, enough. Oh, wow. Holy crap. If you can't find one model, find two of them. Find four of them of the same model. I don't care, they're radios. Get 'em for me, he says. And on your way out, because this guy is passed on to his next chapter, you can't return it. He's not going to take it back. All right, so I headed into the next room to look for Corgi Cars, and I just about picked these up because they're so sweet, but I turned my head and they were gone. Okay? Note to self, if you find something at an estate sale, grab it.
And I found myself in the garage only to find, you guessed it, more radios. Wow, what a collection.
I say, Napa, California is so gorgeous on a hot July day.
We're standing in front of a classic California water tower. They built these things out of wood. This is in Santa Rosa. It hasn't been incredibly rehabbed, although you can see, a power strip on it. But, back in the days when you had to get your water from drop thing, they build these towers and they put a big half line valve at the top and they fill it with water and they pump it up like once or twice a week and then they just let the water drain down to use in the house. So sometimes you see these relatively short one-layer California farmhouses and there's a tower attached. And no, it's not because they just had some sort of tower fixation. They're old water towers that have usually been rehabbed to turn into a guest cottage or something. This one hasn't been fixed up and I love it.
I do too.
That's the way California used to be.
Super pretty. That's been a history lesson with Sarah from Remade in America.
On the way to the next sale, I found myself fascinated by this purple garage with these two huge planters with the beautiful native California grass, or possibly lily of the Nile or agapanthus possibly. And then I happened to notice this landscaping on the same property, these gorgeous succulents and these very large water troughs. Somebody here has done a good job utilizing their knowledge of native California grasses. This seems to be the trend these days here in California. Folks are buying up the older homes, demolishing and rebuilding brand new. Before heading home, we wanted to stop over and see our friend Betty. She's amazing and kind, sweet, and sassy.
Huge zucchini. She's going to show us how to pull it off the vine, but they're incredibly jumbo. Wow. So we popped over to see Betty, and she's giving us some zucchini and some fresh tomatoes.
Yeah.
Betty plied us with all of her garden goodies, and she also gave us these gorgeous wooden baskets that her dad made. Thanks, Betty. Hey, Sarah. Good times. Back home now, and I'll give you a little bonus footage and show you my sling chairs. I picked these sling chairs up at the first estate sale, and I paid $10 each for them. Guess what they're valued at? All right, this is why you should go to estate sales. My sling chairs are actually cabana chairs. I paid $10 each for them. Brand new, they're $119. So long for now, beautiful people. Thanks for joining me and Sarah today as we went to a couple of estate sales up in Napa Valley.